Okay, back in there again for more adventures with Miles Tails Prower.
70%, so we were almost done. Much shorter than Sonic.
Why isn't he? He should be called Prowler.
No, you don't.
Miles Prowler.
No, but he's not a Prowler.
But
oh yeah, and also we didn't get to show this off last time, but yeah. Every time you do a major thing, you go back in.
This flying fortress just transformed, but now is not the time to admire Eggman's technology. He has just challenged us to clear the sky deck. Okay, let's go for it, Sonic. Amy awaits us.
Oh yeah, she got captured.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Nah, I don't care.
I think they forgot about it too.
It's fine.
The writers, not the characters, that is.
Oh well. All right, here we are.
Yeah. I love how fast the idle animation is.
Yeah, no.
Like, it's not breathing. He's like jamming to. He has AirPods
it was only
in
right
or something.
There, though. See, it's. Oh no, there we go. Yeah.
It seemed like he was going faster.
He was going faster. I don't know. I remember something being weird about that, and I also remember those cannons not working last.
I remember a lot of things being weird about this game.
Yeah,
there's a lot of little.
I'm pretty sure it's an invisible wall up here. Yeah, I can't go any further. Man, the layout of this ship makes just no sense whatsoever.
Well, it's just the top. You're not supposed to get around up here, my guy.
No, I'm not saying about that. I'm saying about like what we're about to see once we go through this.
Well, as we discussed, so much of it gets destroyed along the way that we must assume that actually the ship that we are able to explore is post half of it being destroyed.
No, this is true, but that being said, we've seen it in cutscenes, and none of this shows up in cutscenes.
Also does not change the fact that the time of day changed.
True.
It was night a moment ago, and now it is not.
Hey. No, we're getting out of here. So yeah, no. So obviously, Tails' levels are so much easier than Sonic's, but this one really is easier because you don't have to do any platform. You just fly.
Because the whole gimmick of this stage is this is more of a slow, careful Sonic stage with lots of gaps and lots of platforms, and it's like Tails doesn't care about any of that.
Whoa. That being said, when you start getting funky with it, you start getting really disoriented.
Because the camera doesn't really know how to keep up with you.
Has Sonic even left? Look at the bottom, and you just hear him spinning.
He might have gotten stuck.
He may have. We're just gonna keep hearing.
Oh my gosh, Tails!
Way past cool.
He jumped way ahead.
Oh no, there we go. Now Sonic is catching up. Man, so in the classic games it worked a lot better, but I can't think of any situation in hardly any 3D Sonic game where they give you a speed boost and it doesn't just immediately like
slam into a wall somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, look, has been said many times by many people. I know it's been said many times, many ways, but 3D Sonic just that ain't it.
I don't know, Chief. Oh, whoa.
Where are you going?
It wouldn't actually let me do it. The
gravity.
It wouldn't let me do it. It told me no.
Wow,
hey, this is how we get through the enemies.
You should have been faster on that. You almost ran. Oh, it's still going. I thought it was about to run out.
Whoa. No.
How long does this invincibility go for? There it goes, finally.
Too long.
I thought it only did one loop of the song. It did 2 loops.
It's inconsistent.
Seriously?
I don't know. It's inconsistent in my heart. I thought it would have run over, but maybe I'm thinking of all the various like versions of the song that I've heard over the years.
I was looking up footage of 3D Blast last night, and I realized something that I never realized before.
What the heck? What the heck? Like, yeah, there's an invisible wall right there. I could not fly to that, despite it. I guess that you're supposed to get on a boost to go to it?
Maybe there's a very specific path that you missed.
Maybe so.
I was looking up footage of 3D Blast for reasons that aren't important.
For reasons that aren't. I saw earlier, and yeah, that's the end of the level.
I discovered that the, sorry, what were you gonna say first?
No, I was gonna say, when, like, on your YouTube recommendation, I was seeing a bunch of 3D Blast stuff.
Weird, why? Oh, on mine you mean?
Yeah,
on yours. Okay, sorry, I thought you meant on your 3D recommendation. I looked up 3D Blast stuff, and I found out that the Genesis soundtrack and the Saturn soundtrack are completely different.
Really?
Yeah, and I found out that the Genesis theme for the first area is the final area of Windy Hill in this game.
Really?
It's the same theme. They recycled it.
Okay.
Probably because nobody played the Genesis version and they said they could get away with
look,
it.
Tails is absolutely faster. He's gyrating faster. And then a move and... Ooh.
He had a lot of pent-up energy.
Does everybody do that in this game?
He had a lot of pent-up energy. He was ready and raring to go.
Here we are. We can't use this yet, can we? Darn.
This leads to also this mention of Genesis and a mention of Saturn reminds me of a big mistake we made previously, which I will have corrected in the edit.
Oh, yeah?
We made a big fake gamer moment last time around.
What did we
Everyone
say?
will know that we're fake gamer girls.
What did we say?
We were talking about how Knights was a big tech showcase for the Dreamcast.
It
was freaking Saturn game.
Oh no!
And I know why
never played
I know why I was confused though.
Why were you confused?
Because it had a port on the PS2 that I never knew about. And I'd seen footage of the PS2 port and assumed it was a Dreamcast game.
Okay.
If I had ever seen footage of the Saturn version, I would have known it was a Saturn game, because boy, does it look like a Saturn game.
Oh boy. Yeah, well, I mean, as we said last time, I've never played it. You haven't played it.
Yeah, but we spoke with such a sense of authority.
Listen, we are the authority for Sonic, obviously.
Yes,
Even
absolutely.
though multiple times both of us have said that we are not an expert on Sonic.
That's my favorite thing, is everybody in the comment section is going like, you guys talk about Sonic so much, what do you mean you're not, what do you mean you guys aren't Sonic fans, you aren't experts on Sonic? It's like, well, you gotta understand that just because you watch Band of Brothers, that doesn't mean you're a World War II aficionado, okay?
Absolutely. Just because you play all the schlock doesn't mean you know anything about it. And we
haven't even played all, we've just played some.
Oh yeah, well there's
like, what games have I actually played? I've played a little bit of Sonic 2, like physically. I've watched most of like the classic games more, but I think I've only played a little bit of 2. I've played Sonic R.
Oh baby.
I want to say that
have you 100%?
I have not 100% of Sonic R like
coward.
you have. Oh boy, look at it. He wasn't even spinning his tail. He was just like Titanfall 2 sliding right there.
You're too late. Oh no.
Not the birdie.
Man, Tails just needs to make a gun. Like, he's an inventor. Or no, Sonic Battle, he has plenty of weird gadgets
He
that
does?
he uses to fight. Yeah, and it's like, why don't they have that? Well, actually, no. I know why they don't have it for other stuff, because they stopped caring about the series and they stopped caring about Tails after Sonic Adventure 2, but whatever. That's neither here nor there.
I still can't believe they charged $40 for Forces.
Ugh,
I can't believe it.
man.
Why are you like, Joey, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, what? What is
Why
it?
are you like this?
Why am
You
I like
bought
this?
Forces
Yeah.
and you bought 76.
Yeah.
And you knew beforehand on both of them that it was a bad idea. You did Forces out of some kind of like meme obligation, and then 76 you got peer pressured into it.
I got big peer pressured into 76, even though I knew it was terrible. And it turned into a spite thing. It turned into one of those. This isn't going to make any logical sense, but I'm not a logical man. I was going to say, it eventually turned into, okay, I'll play this garbage so that I can make sure you guys don't have fun by pointing out by pointing out all the bad. So that's that boss fight's over.
I don't think you'd ever put it quite that way to me before.
I just wanted to make sure that any enjoyment they were having, I could be like, this is why you're not having fun, actually. Forces. I don't have an explanation. I'm just sad.
I mean, you know what? It's good. We have it. We have it for our eventual needs on this channel.
If I ever start playing that game again, I'm going to just start speedrunning it and look up speedrun tech, because that actually makes the game fun, from what I've heard, because there's so much of it that's broken.
What's this current speedrun on Forces?
Oh,
like 10
gosh.
minutes?
I mean, I can check it out. We've already seen this cutscene. It's just slightly modified. It's still losing altitude, just like the first time he said it.
Take Amy and get out of here. Well, what about you?
I can literally fly while she was talking to Sonic, even though she was looking at Tails.
Exactly, and also we already showed that Sonic can just fall and not die. He's invincible. He's like Kirby.
Whoa!
Whoa!
I thought he went into her pocket like in Final Fantasy VII.
Not quite.
Why is her eye
skirt-
messed up too?
What's happening? Why is her
Her
skirt
skirt's
doing that?
flipped up. Her eye was. That was so. Everything that could have gone wrong in that shot was going wrong.
It is now as of right now, the current world record is the no rental record is 56 minutes.
Okay.
With rental,
Only
it's
that
53.
fast? I figured it'd be way under an hour.
No. It's just
Oh,
barely.
with rental 53. You said. Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
I figured they'd have that down to 30 at least, but I guess whatever. I figured it was so glitch rich that they would be able to just cruise.
Yeah, but it's like there's
right
only
through
so
it.
much you can do.
I suppose so.
And also, it's got a lot of boss fights that you can do them efficiently, but you can't really glitch them out.
You know what? That skybox may have a very low resolution, but it's a pretty color palette.
It is a very pretty
else.
color palette, and also Tails just did that. He just dropped from above. He was able to carry both of them, even though he can't fly. Yeah. So this is where it really
was
starts
intentional.
diverging at the 80% mark.
Yeah. What am I going to do? Right now, I'm hearing the internal, like, cut monologue from the bad version of Blade Runner.
Oh, yeah.
Sushi. That's what my ex-wife used to call me. Cold fish. I'm a detective. I kill the robots. They're called replicants. And I'm a Blade Runner. Blade Runners hunt them down and they shoot them in their face. No, please don't use this. I'm gonna...
is ruined. No matter. I will destroy Station Square anyway.
I don't know if it's real, but I saw some screenshots that was like Twilight commentary with Robert Pattinson.
I saw
was
those too.
Just hilarious.
There's lots of things that I could say, but I don't want them recorded.
Yes.
This is around the time that I left. When you left during the premiere, yeah, I just went outside.
Yeah.
I forgot. One of them was I literally forgot that they were rolling during this scene.
Yeah, and then there's one that's like, I look like an anime character here.
Oh no!
Whoa!
Jack
missile.
Ryan season 2. Somebody's gonna fire that missile from that offshore platform.
Yeah, so this is the part where Eggman says, I'm just gonna nuke Station Square.
Why?
He's mad.
Considering that he's there, it seems like a poor plan.
It's fine.
Oh no, it just exploded because the ground's surely right there. Yep, it exploded.
But wait.
Where did he fire it from is what I want to know. It was just sitting on the top of the ocean.
That's fine. He had a missile silo.
I know that the egg carrier is
Oh
technically...
no, it was a dud.
I know that the egg carrier is technically downed.
I can't believe this. But there's no way the egg carrier could have gone down in a time it would have taken us to fall down to here.
Yes, and also he's not there to fire a missile from it.
Get to that missile before he detonates it.
What is happening? Everybody's teleporting everywhere.
I see it.
No, Eggman, that's the inside of a building, Eggman.
Yeah, this always, even
just
as a
an
child, I was
elevator.
like, what?
Man, the fate of Station Square depends on me. Oh, Sonic.
Oh no, Tails'
I
art.
gotta shake it off.
It's a lot since I started hanging with Sonic.
How am I going to do this without my Tomodachi?
Can't depend on him forever.
I have to use my own strength. I have to believe in the me that believes in me.
Okay, Eggman, bring it on.
He's already, in the time that Tails was standing there talking to himself, he's
That's-
already detonated the nuke.
Oh, well, he was going up the elevator, obviously.
Man, can you imagine if World War III kicked off
So, yeah, instead
and we
of
were all
going
shooting
against
nukes
Sonic.
and like Russia and the U.S. and China and everybody was firing nukes and they're just like some of them were
forgot
just
he was
duds.
Tails, wait for me!
Whoa, whoa!
Yeah!
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm so disappointed when this
We'll
game
see.
works properly, so I'm really, really happy every time it stops working.
No, we're going over.
I know that sounds silly, but like every time
Whoa.
that it stops working, I'm super duper happy about it.
Don't worry, we're gonna bypass that problem. I wonder if there are any stages that you can do without actually touching the ground.
There must be, right? Other than like when you get off the ground.
Yeah.
I mean, it's difficult because you do have somewhat limited like airtime, but especially after you get the upgrades that speed it up, you can accomplish
Exactly. You
a
get
lot.
These things.
You combo those together. You
Oh, whoa! Oh no!
Joey, you can do it!
I did it. And that refills your fly. So surely there's at least one.
There must be some way to accomplish it.
I missed
yes.
that. What's
Well,
it?
I think it'll be fine.
Oh no! But these levels are so terribly difficult since I can fly in
This
a platformer.
This is pretty much the only level that I like as a kid that I really remembered being like jazzed about from Tails, because the idea of racing Eggman was kind of cool.
Yeah.
And I felt like this was also one of the only stages where I really felt not only that it was really distinct from Sonic, but like
Oh yeah, no, it's completely different.
it's really really different the way that you get around, and also like it actually like fits his playstyle, and it was like hard. It was not hard because nothing in this game is that hard.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean.
It's
Like,
considerably more difficult.
this level is much longer and much more engaging than a lot of the other Tales levels, and I say that knowing that you've already almost beaten it.
Yeah, but well, that's because, like, to no fault of its own, every single Tales level is extremely short. You get through these so fast. But yeah, no, look at this. This was not the Sonic level whatsoever. And also, look, there it is. They actually decided to model it. And there it is.
You gotta land,
Yeah.
don't you? You gotta land on here. There you go.
There we go. I actually remember when I was little, first time doing this level, because there wasn't a clear goal ring there, I was like, what am I supposed to do? And I ended up dying a few times trying to land on top of the missile.
What I want to know is, I mean, Tails beat in there, but now he's like, great, I got here first. Now what?
I got a
Defuse a nuclear device.
Well, he's smart though.
What am I
He's
being
got an
accused
IQ
of other
like
than
a million?
What am I being accused of other than surviving a nuclear blast? I got 2 Harrison Ford references in there in a row, baby.
Oh, you beat me to the missile, you little pest.
We got all these people. Why are they all just hanging around, waiting for the missile to blow? I guess maybe Tails already fixed it.
I guess so. He cut all the wires and he took the nuclear.
What I really want to know is where did this thing come from? He literally doesn't have an aircraft to drop that from anymore.
No, he doesn't. I imagine there's like a bridge above us, and I imagine it was over there.
Maybe it's like in some of the later Marvel stuff where like Iron Man like can literally fire suits and even just components of suits like out in little drones, and they'll like
But you
release
couldn't
and,
animate that in this.
yeah,
Obviously.
yeah. So maybe the pod flew up in the air and then all those pieces flew out and connected to it and then he landed.
Egg Walker.
ATSTs, Star Destroyers.
I can't believe this.
What? You really wonder, could they not be bothered to record more lines?
No.
Did they not have the actor for very
No.
long?
No, they did not. So yeah, you just jump. Oh no.
I think honestly, one of my biggest pet peeves in video games that bother to have, like if you don't have voice acting when you're just running around, whatever, it's fine, like a lot of classic games.
Yeah.
But it's like if you're doing an Uncharted type thing, if you don't have people in the booth and record just like, I know it's money, and I know it's then hard to program, but it's like if you're really
What is
going for
that?
that,
Oh,
he's
it's a
stuck
car.
on a car. Like
I don't
really,
think I've ever seen that attack in my life. I don't remember the efficient way to do this fight. I don't think I can just destroy those. I think he's got to actually stomp.
I really, really desire to have games where like there's comment, like the way that the characters talk, like really, really accompanies what's happening in the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was one thing I really liked about God of 4, actually.
Absolutely.
Obviously, there was a lot of just recycled battle grunts and stuff, but it really did feel like most of the time they were talking about what was happening at that exact moment.
Yeah, my friend just got a platinum on that.
Seriously.
Like the other day.
Is that a hard platinum or not?
No. Yes and no. It's not a hard platinum, but it's one of those where, but when I saw the trophies that were left, I was like, yeah, no, I got everything accomplished with the game that I cared about. I don't feel like going finding all 50 of these crows.
By the time that this is released, I'm sure I'll have my platinum in Titanfall 2.
Probably.
Which will probably be my first platinum unless I also go back and get
Wait,
all
what?
of the...
I did
you
it.
hit him and he hit you, but you hit him harder, so he lose.
So it's like with Sonic, I can understand him being able to destroy the robots with the spin dash and the all that, because he's going, Mach speed. Tails, I don't really understand how he destroyed that robot by hitting it.
My favorite thing about the end screens is that it makes every character blue,
Yeah.
even if you're not playing as Sonic.
Hey, I did it!
I did it!
You saved the day!
Yeah!
Woo, yeah.
Look, I
There's
feel
that
like-
one black kid.
I feel like that's every single model, actually, like every town member model.
I did it all by myself, and then, yeah,
I did
He
it.
runs around in a couple of circles. Oh, that
Oh, it's incredible.
that might be my favorite cutscene in the game.
Oh, it's
I
incredible.
did it all by myself, and then he literally scratches his head and runs in a circle. Amazing. And Tails' character arc.
And look at that, what is he
completed.
doing? Yeah!
Hey, Sonic! Woo!
Sonic, I stopped the bomb from detonating.
how-
Somehow at the same time you were fighting Eggman as well.
I want to know two things. Yeah, I was gonna say, how was Eggman in two places at once?
I don't know.
One of them was an android.
Oh,
It's set up for they planned it all along. It's set up for Shadow the Hedgehog.
This is set up for Sonic Rush, where one of them was actually Eggman Nega from Sonic Rush. You know?
I have like two random issues of the Archie comics,
Okay.
just from and they're like 10 years apart.
Cool.
I don't know how I got them. I don't remember, right?
Okay.
One of them, I'm pretty sure Eggman in the Archie comics either always was or became an android at some point.
What?
There's an episode where they're talking about that he's a robot. Or an issue where they're talking about him being a robot. I assume that Eggman died and they robotically rebuilt him, or maybe he was always a robot. I don't know.
Tails commits suicide.
He can fly. He's fine.
So I can't. And it cuts off. Start it over again. It does this with everybody.
Well, that's because this is probably a video.
Yeah.
As we were discussing a minute ago, as we talked about last time, the demo is running in real time, right,
Yes.
on this game, which is why when we were setting up for this game, the demo was running and we were watching, is Sonic going to clip off of that wall again? And he did. But then when you were like, okay, time to go back to the main menu and sync up, and you tried to hit the A button when it said now loading, and you assumed it was sending you back, but it was loading up the next section of the demo because it's not a
actually
video.
loading.
So they don't know how to. Previously, the last scene was in engine, and this is video, and they don't know how to transition the sound between the two of them.
Nope, not at all. But yeah, no, that was Tails'. Much shorter. That's how it's gonna be with everybody's. Sonic didn't really have a character arc. Tails had a very, very basic character arc.
What are you talking about? It was extremely rich.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It is the classic anime. Oh man, I gotta rely on my Tomodachi. Wait, no, he believes in me. I can do it. Now,
Simon the tailor must step out of the shadow of his blue friend to defeat the extremely large, big thing that's struck into the earth.
It's like, it wouldn't even really be worth bringing up if it weren't for future Sonic installments. Because, spoilers for 2, but the arc maintains, and Tails is capable in that game. It's like, he doesn't go back on this, it's just like, yeah, no, I can do this. They forgot about that after Sonic Adventure 2.
Sonic is so weird, the whole series. They were talking about character arcs. Like, I mean, this is the only game, or not the only game, one of the first game that had a narrative at all.
Yeah.
And like, do any of these games even take place in the same universe? You know what I mean?
Yes, but okay. I'm sure this universe isn't the same as Sonic Forces universe, but it still pisses me off every time I see that cutscene in Sonic Forces, where it's like Tails is like, "Oh God!" literally turns around and crouches on the ground. It's like, Sonic, save me!
Oh no, Ridley scared me. I'm a little.
We got this done in the early 2000s. Why did we have to go back with Sonic Forces?
Oh no!
Sonic Battle. He has, like I said, he has his own moveset. He has a bunch of inventions that he uses to just blow people up. It's great.
I'm just thinking about other M. The baby.
The baby.
The main thing I'm thinking about is when Ridley shows up and spooks her. And she's like, ah!
No.
And she turns into a little kid for a second because that game was developed by perverts.
At least we don't have any Sonic games developed by perverts. Oh, wait a minute. We haven't seen
Perversion free!
We haven't seen Rouge yet.
As we know, the Sonic the Hedgehog series is pure and untouched.
The fan base is pure and untouched.
Pure and untouched by horniness and any kind of sexual interests.
Nobody has any obsessions with large knees in the Sonic community, I assure you.
I don't even know what you're talking about, and I don't want to know. That was a new one, and I don't need that information in my life, I don't think. I would say I'm going to try and forget about that, but I got to edit this video, so I'll hear about it at least one more time.
What did I say earlier about perverse knowledge that only God is equipped to handle?
I sought knowledge, but did not find understanding. I said I found knowledge, but not understanding. That was what I said.
Then, yep, and the classic stills, the one from the Dreamcast. It's fine, whatever.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's a little reward, even though you can't go back and view the CGs any.
Bring
25.
I wanna fly high.
I don't even know how many are in this game. A lot of people don't like Tails' themes, but I do quite like it in this game and 2. I just like them. I don't know. I think it's nice.
I don't think I even remember Tails' theme from 2.
It's just a remix. Like everybody else's, right. It's just... Most of the remixes in 2 are good, except for Knuckles. Because Knuckles' theme in this game is just incredible.
It can't be topped.
It can't be topped. Not at all.
Unknown from Me is a masterpiece for the modern era.
It's a masterpiece we'll get to hear very soon.
Well, who are we doing next?
Well,
we have to make that decision.
Well,
we're not really.
Oh no, I didn't press it in time. Now we're loading the wrong thing. This is what we were talking about earlier.
We can't leave until it's finished loading. We can't load the game until it's done loading the game.
And here we are again.
Because that wasn't. We finished Tails, but that was not. I mean, we're not even at 30 minutes yet. We should at least start. I don't know. Should we start somebody else?
I may as well.
I don't know.
Are we going in order?
Go back to you know what we'll do. You know what we'll do.
Should we check out some of these things?
Yeah, we should check out some of the
This
other.
is a new option. We didn't point it out last time. This is one that unlocked. What is this?
We should definitely check out some other features instead of because I don't want because people we want maybe some people want to see the beginning of a campaign, want to be the beginning of an episode, all that kind of
Minigame
stuff.
collection. What is this?
Sonic's first ever action game on the Game Gear stopped Dr. Eggman from getting his hands on the Chaos Emeralds. The Chaos Emerald is hidden in each zone. You move a character, spin, jump, attack.
If you've
did you know the controls?
I don't know. Maybe we'll find out.
I love
Oh,
that
wow,
like
that
they
was-
couldn't fit the Genesis games into this thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I guess were there collections out at this time? I know they were on the GameCube, but I don't know about on the Dreamcube.
Oh, man,
Well, no,
boy.
this was director's cut, so yeah, they would have actually been aiming for.
Well, this looks kind of rough. But anyway,
well, you playing
yeah.
it on? This is a Game Gear game.
Yeah. Well, obviously I didn't have a Game Gear, so
I was.
familiar.
God,
Wow, these controls. Wow, this does not feel like any Sonic game I've played.
You're playing a Game Gear game.
Yeah.
I
doesn't have a nose in the
as
Game
someone
Gear.
who
Oh, that's-
was not into video games at any point in time when the Game Gear was relevant, every time someone mentions the Game Gear, I always think of an old Screw Attack Clip of the Week skit. I spent a lot of time on. I'll talk about
What's that do?
Huh?
What'd that do?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
Anyway,
I was just listening to you run in place and the little remix of Green Hill Zone.
yeah. So
The freaking clip of the week where it's looking at like the old marketing for
no.
It's looking at the old marketing for Nintendo versus Sega, and it's like yeah, you know, everybody you be mean and be loud and whatever, right? Because
Yes.
90s marketing.
Of course.
And it's the Nintendo Play It Loud commercial, which is like so punk and skateboarding and break the rules and whatever, right?
Oh, yeah.
And it was, what if the kids who played Nintendo games took all this stuff to heart, and it cuts to all these guys living hard Nintendo lives, and one of them like mugs a guy in the alley for games and is like sniffing N64 cartridges like they're rails of cocaine. And there's all kinds of stuff. And
This game doesn't have a spin dash, by the way. I just realized.
well, you didn't have the proper spin dash in the first Sonic,
no,
remember?
you're absolutely right. I
This
keep
is-
forgetting about all the reasons why I don't like the first one.
This is a port of this is not a port, but you know, this is a Game Gear adaptation of the first game. No spin dash for you. Hey, listen, the whole Sonic was never good thing is wrong, but Sonic 1 being bad is accurate.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh gosh, what happened?
What is happening to
Whoa.
you over there?
Wow!
Did you look at a
Wait,
Game
that's
Gear?
cool.
One of the jokes in this skit,
Oh, no.
Brental Floss is in it as one of these like hardcore Nintendo fans, and he has an eye patch, and he's wearing a power glove.
Wait
and
a
there's
minute. No, I need to go back. There's an Emma down there. I remember right down here.
There's a bit where he's talking about one time I looked at it. You want to know how I lost my eye? One time I looked at a
I'm
Sega.
absolutely wrong.
One time I looked at a Sega. Luckily, I was winking. and then another character walks past holding a Game Gear, and some kid. This is what I always. Anytime someone says anything about the Game Gear, I always think that kid's got a Game Gear. And Brental Floss lifts his eye patch, and he has another eye underneath. You know.
Yeah.
And they jump the guy with the Game Gear, played by a high school Ben, and they're kicking the shit out of him on the ground, like the album cover of Straight Outta Compton, like perspective
Oh my
shot,
gosh.
right?
Yeah.
And then it shows he's like, no, you just don't understand. Genesis does what Nintendo don't. And then Brental Floss goes, oh really? Can it stop a bullet? He shoots the camera.
But yes, as you can see, so as you get emblems in this game, you unlock the classics.
Sorry, one more
no.
thing.
I thought there was an emerald down there.
I got
but I'm
one
a failure,
more
apparently.
thing when he said, "Can it stop a bullet?" Made me think, so can Nintendo stop a bullet? And then I went to they ran the GameCube over with a car, Kutaragi. It's practically indestructible. Too bad you're not. Oh. What was I talking about earlier that you were like that could have been out of the Flame War Theater?
Oh god, you were doing the Bane thing.
Oh no, I was talking about Sonic. I was talking about Star Wars.
Yes.
Don't you see, fool? Don't you see? The public won't buy the Star Wars toys. That means they hate
I don't have-
Star Wars too.
They didn't give me a ring. This is not great. Unless this is a.
I love every
might
now
be
and
it.
then I get recommended videos
incredible.
in my feed about how, oh, the Star Wars toys are rotting on shelves. Disney's filling landfills with them. Clearly all of these children who don't care about Luke's character arc or whatever you hated The Last Jedi for, and No child cares about the stuff that people are mad about in The Last Jedi. The toys aren't selling because nobody's buying toys because the toy market in general is like in a free fall. Because kids have iPads now.
You don't need physical toys anymore.
Let me be real with you, Chief. I wouldn't have bought toys if I had an iPad.
I had a magic tablet that produced the video.
That had
Fortnite,
Joey,
yeah.
I
PUBG.
hate Fortnite. If you and I had Fortnite when we
dude.
were in like 4th grade and we could play it on our phones,
Dude, it'd be incredible. Like, what would you need the toys for?
If someone had
it's
walked
a
up,
social experience too, because you're playing with your friends.
if someone had walked up to, well, I wouldn't have had any friends to play with in the first place. But if someone had walked up to me in like 2005 or whatever, right, and handed me handed me an iPhone and said, "Look," and they turned it on and Fortnite was running on it, I would have said, "This is the greatest thing ever made."
Absolutely. Well, anyway, that's this game. I forgot how to quit out of it. Whoa.
I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Whoa. I didn't do it. Oh, there we go.
You found it.
I did it.
What did you hit?
The Z button.
The Z button? I guess that's the button that doesn't exist on the... Because start would pause the actual game. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
So as we get more emblems, we'll unlock more mini games. I don't remember how many mini games are in the game. Maybe
it's like, you know what? It's better than in Super Smash Brothers
because
Brawl, where you could just play like 30 seconds of those games.
It was awful.
It's terrible.
Like, oh yeah, just play a few.
I mean, I get it, because it's the Virtual Console, but...
Yeah, but come on.
Screw you, Nintendo. Where's the Virtual Console on Switch? I cannot get over the fact that I can't buy Nintendo's old games.
Yeah, it's aggravating.
It pisses me off so much. What's the mission mode?
Mission mode?
Why not screw around with that for a few minutes? We got some more time in this episode.
Well, we'll hop on with Sonic. Let's see. Oh, mission mode. Oh.
That's such a weird. I know what mission mode is.
I know it
Did
is,
you
but
forget what it was?
I thought this was going back through the levels.
Did I trick you into booting mission mode?
Yes, you did actually.
The options on that are so weird. That like start is game.
Whoa.
Wow, that was bad. Bring the man who is standing in front of the burger joint.
Bring him where?
I don't know.
Right
Right
here.
there. Go get him.
Oh boy.
Go get the man in front of the burger joint.
First off, we need to show this awful screen.
So this is. Well, what are you talking about? It's like a HAL Industries game. It's like Kirby's Free Rider or
That's
the.
a.
Hey! What does
This
he
is
what does he
great.
have to say for himself? He's not even an archaeologist. Maybe he changed it. This is
my
my wonderful
wonderful
daughter. She keeps me young and optimistic no matter how old I get.
Incredible. I'm
Okay.
glad there was a conclusion.
Well, we should pay attention when we're over in the Mystic Ruins next time, because now we know that he's a portly fellow.
Yes.
Did you see that for a second there the camera was not moving the way it was supposed to, and you could see the world ending?
Don't worry about it. It's
For just a
fine.
couple of frames, you could see it.
Whoa, hey.
How come
Why
Sonic
can I
doesn't
not
get
pick him
arrested
up?
for speeding?
Maybe if I do this, I can pick him up. Absolutely.
I can't believe that worked.
Heck yeah, dude.
I thought you were just gonna go into his face.
Nope. Listen, dude, I have the tech. I told you. As soon as I put him down, I'm gonna go, probably. Oh, no! He lost his power. Alright, so I put you here.
Hey, we did it! Mission 1 clear!
Wow.
Oh yeah!
Incredible.
So this is a bonus mode that was added for the DX version of this game to make it more content rich, make it more feature rich. Basically, it's just giving you little stuff to do around the get the balloon floating Emerald Sea. Yeah.
Is that? Wait, do we have to go to levels to do it?
I think so. There's one up there too.
There is.
Jump off that Lamborghini. Jump off that Maserati.
Oh no.
What's that freaking video?
Which video?
That Joshua loves, that's making fun of those guys. You know those YouTubers who like they just post videos of how successful they are and
Yes.
look at all these 20 cars that I have? There's some video that
on.
somebody did making fun of those guys,
Come
and
on.
it's like it's mixing together. This is my new Lambo Maserati Aston 27 or whatever. It's just I can't remember it. Due to morning traffic, use the fountain to get to the balloon.
That's on.
That's
yeah.
on the city level at the
Yeah.
ending. with
Let's
the
go
fountain.
to the Emerald Sea.
Yeah, let's go. One short stay in the Emerald
Actually, no. I want to see. I want to see if
City.
that other kid's out here.
He wasn't there after the initial scene because
Was he not?
we looked because I was looking when I was editing. Where I haven't edited a ton of this yet. I've only like looked at it briefly. But he isn't there when you come back later as Tails or as Sonic. He's there when you initially go to the casino. I can't take a shower like this. Do something.
What?
Boys, this is gonna be another boys' locker room versus girls'
man.
locker room situation, I'm sure.
Boys will be boys. I'm surprised there's not one back there.
As am I.
Well, actually, no. That one will actually... We know exactly where that is, so let's go check it out real quick.
Yeah, you know what? Why not?
So yeah, as a kid or an adult, I never really looked into this mission mode too much. I was like, just nothing for me. So I really don't know. I don't know what reward you get. It's just bonus stuff, I know. Do you get emblems for this?
I think you get emblems, maybe not for every single one, but for like a percentage complete, like when you get a certain number. It might be you get an emblem for every single one, but no, we didn't. Did we get one for the last one?
We didn't get it.
No, so it must be like every 5 or every 10 or something like that.
Where's the shower room? I missed it. Oh, there it is.
Where's the boys' locker room?
Whoa! I can't shower like this.
Oh, there's enemies in here. That's what's going on. You're about to walk into enemies. Be careful.
Wow. Wow. Difficulty. So I guess if you just destroy them...
This is the equivalent of just a bunch of relatively easy to program side quests that are added in. Though you've told me that apparently Cream is involved in one of these, which is news to me.
I think. I don't... Let's go to check out the Mystic Ruins. I could have sworn I remember something about Cream.
Yeah.
We go back to the adventure field, yeah.
Yeah. Way past cool.
So yeah, in one of these recording sessions, we'll be able to tell you what you get for getting all these, because I can't remember off the top of my head.
Probably nothing.
Probably nothing. I know of a rumor.
I know of a rumor? What's the rumor?
The rumor is that you get an unlockable playable character, but I don't believe it for a
There's no way that's true. What are you talking? There's no way that I could have not seen that over the last 20 years if that was true.
Once again,
this is a rumor you heard in 2002, I'm guessing.
Maybe.
Okay.
No, actually, it was more like 2008. I was like, what's that for?
Oh, you skipped that one.
Whoa, I need to get it.
And there's one behind the stairs, too. The balloon in the skies of Mystic Ruins.
Also, you guys probably can't hear it over to Mike, but every single time I grab one of those, the Wii that we're using just starts chugging.
The Wii cannot play. The Wii would like to play, but it's really struggling right now. I thought for sure there's to be something down there.
Yeah, but that's just to get to there.
I know, but that would be a great way to hide one, because that's not even a place you have to use in the game, is it?
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure the only one you have to use is the one at Station Square.
Maybe it's with Tails. I remember specifically there's a mission up here somewhere with one of the characters, and it references Cream. I think this is all old world knowledge.
Old arcane knowledge.
You in here, buddy?
The knowledge is, you could say it is unknown from me.
What's the hidden area with a giant snake is staring at? Which one?
That must be one of the maybe that's the Shadow of the Colossus room.
Maybe. Nothing up there.
No, there was an emblem over there. I picked it up. Remember?
Yeah, but I figured there'd also be a mission there.
Well, it would be occupying the same space if you hadn't found the emblem in the first place, I guess. There's a butterfly.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, that's easy enough.
Well,
You made it more difficult for yourself. Oh wow, it worked!
incredible!
Unbelievable! Can you imagine this step? He's a genius!
And I guess while we're here, we can also demonstrate.
You just
this
passed one,
again.
by the way.
Oh, did?
It's in the water. It's underneath the water. It's very secret. Behind you.
Whoa. Wow.
Destroy the windmill and proceed. Find the balloon in orbit.
So there's lots of balloon-based ones.
Well, it's an easy thing to place anywhere in the world,
It sure
Joey.
is.
There's
Wow,
an
what's this
egg.
mysterious... Oh no, you spoiled it. What this
An
mysterious
egg.
object is.
Man!
Maybe that's the key to all this, considering he has a little Chao enclosure.
And I don't understand why he calls them Yoshis.
Yosh.
Yeah, they always confused me as a child. It's not a Yoshi, that's a Chao, idiot. This isn't even a Nintendo game.
Well, you don't know that until the egg hatches.
Yosh. Yosh. Yosh.
Please stop. Listen.
Yosh.
Listen, everybody's gonna get plenty of that in the future.
You're correct.
Oh god. Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
I think this might be, well, other than, I say that, once we started off on KH2, it was pretty clear we were going to do everything. But we're like, we don't want to set expectations of what we're doing next. But I think we've made it abundantly clear that we are minimum playing Sonic Adventure 2 after this.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to make any promises about Forces or, the only other two games that I can imagine us,
Did I
like,
destroy
really...
it? No, I didn't. We're good.
The only two games I can really imagine us, like, really wanting to play...
Sorry, I don't care about the feelings of Chao in this game.
No.
So anyway, we showed you how to hatch it properly last time. You can also do this.
No!
Whoa, don't worry, buddy.
It's a platinum Chao.
Hey, bud.
Very heavy.
I said, hey, bud, get back here. So yeah, you can whistle and the Chao will come to you if they like you. This guy doesn't really like me though. That was a negative. I think that was -5, but it's okay. Now he's getting happy. Oh, until a heart appears above their head to show that they're gaining affinity. I don't know about this game.
There was a heart a second ago, but I don't know if it indicated the same thing or not. When you initially started petting him, there was a heart.
Oh well, but yeah. So in the world there are gold and either silver or platinum Chao. I guess it depends on how you why did he stop me from doing that? How dare you? I'm trying to get you food.
The game does not know how to handle collision.
No, it doesn't. There you go. Now he eats the food. Is it a fruit or is it a nut? I've literally seen it called both. It looks like... Okay, alright, bitch. I'll see you later, then. You can abuse Chao, but I'm not that heartless.
Sonic. Okay, that's fine.
It's all good.
Why was isn't the minecart usually there?
Don't worry about it.
That was weird.
Don't worry about it.
But yeah, no, I think with specifically after Kingdom Hearts 1, we were we weren't 100% on whether or not we were gonna do, Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah.
We were like, let's shoot calm, and if it does well, and we still feel like going on, then maybe we'll do 2, right?
Yeah. What do you gotta say?
Since the first party still hasn't returned, we're gonna send out another. Okay, this is the same guy.
Okay.
So only the daughter and the guy changed. The archaeologists are still here saying the same stuff.
What about you?
I figured there'd be more changes to the post. This game needs some Remind DLC to really beef up the end
They
game.
need to remind me what these guys are doing.
They need to remind Joey of how he almost threw up when he watched the trailer.
Oh my gosh. Ugh.
It's not going to matter because that DLC is going to be long out by the time that this releases, and maybe we'll have even I don't think we're going to play it because I have no desire to play it, but maybe we'll talk about it.
Yeah, no, this is one of those things where there was nothing logical about my feelings towards it.
Your text said, let me find your text. You said something like, I felt a vitriol rise up in me again.
Yeah, see exactly what I said, how I worded my feelings yesterday. Also, I bet there's a lot of missions in here and that's miserable.
Yeah. I just watched the trailer for Remind. It leaked, yesterday? When we're shooting this now?
Yesterday, second day before, I don't know.
I don't think I can be even remotely objective with that DLC when it releases. Because as I watched the trailer, I just became filled with vitriol. I figured all that would have died away in me, but I guess not. Because that's, when I looked at that, I was like...
Whoa, hang on!
The fugitive has escaped from the jail of burning fire. Find him. Joey, we are going to solve mysteries
we're
that
doing
have
that right
been
now.
lingering for 20 years.
We gotta go back. We gotta go
back to the past.
We gotta go back to the island, Kate. It's the only way.
That's back in the you gotta go through the ice tunnel to get to Angel Island, Master Emerald position.
We gotta figure it out.
Anyway, but no, what was I saying? God, I've lost my train of thought. That excited me so much. I was talking about Remind. I was saying that the other trailers,
there's so many invisible walls.
The other trailers, I just didn't care when it was like, oh look, you play as. Whoa. There's one right behind it. Big rocks will start falling after you. Try to get all the flags.
Okay, so that's either... I don't think that's the sandboarding because Sonic can do it.
So that's probably the Indiana Jones boulder. Yeah. But anyway, what I was going to say is the first couple trailers for Remind, I just did not care. I was like, who cares? Who cares? Whatever.
Yes.
Just some cutscenes and, oh look, you play as Aqua and Riku, the characters you could already play as. I know there's a bit where you play as Roxas. The thing remains, and this is the real point that people have to understand, is that the biggest continued problem with the Kingdom Hearts series since basically Coded and DDD is nothing happening. Yep. The biggest problem continues to be a lack of events that alter the status quo and push the story forward. Because at the end of the day, not much actually happened in Kingdom Hearts 3.
No, it sure didn't.
Because we stopped the villains from accomplishing what they were doing, and we saved a couple of people. And a couple of characters are gone, potentially forever, potentially not for long at all. Yeah. It's kind of a weird situation to say that not much changed, because people will go, what are you talking about? Don't you remember the ending? But it's that was really the only thing.
Yeah.
The very ending was basically the only significant change to the status quo before the starting of the game, really. And I know people are not going to understand what I'm talking about that, but it's from a storytelling perspective. But anyway... So it's the Remind DLC is probably just going to be more set up for whatever the next thing is. So it's until someone plays it and says, yo, there's actual content here that's other than just teases, then I'm not that interested, right? This time around, minimum, the most recent trailer was like, okay, I can fully admit and see that there appears to be a substantial amount of content here. Like, especially considering there's
it
like
looks that way.
Especially considering like
God,
there's that one map that's really fleshed out and that clearly feels like, did this get cut? You know what I mean? Because there's just one boss fight and you don't get time to explore it, and it looks like now there's going to be stuff where you actually like walk around and do things there.
Yep.
And I mean, who knows? Maybe it'll be 5 seconds long, but even the ability to walk around without a fight happening is an improvement over, because previously you had to hack to really explore that space, right? So like I can fully acknowledge that it looks like it will hopefully be somewhat feature rich, but like until someone says that there's something other than just, oh boy, get excited for Kingdom Hearts 3.10. No, 3.2. I was trying to go for a 10.2 joke, but I was like, no, that doesn't have a subtitle. How do I make a joke about this? Kingdom Hearts, what am I going to go with here? Kingdom Hearts 3.2, Kingdom Hearts 3.2, Riku's Angels.
Okay, I'll take it.
I'm mixing in the Charlie's Angels joke, because 10.2 is nonsense and Charlie's Angels-y, and they do the posing and stuff. Yeah, that's fine. Because lots of people are saying because
dive into hell.
No, whatever.
It literally called this place hell.
It did. We don't need to talk about KH3 spoilers, but the point is, until somebody tells me that like that Remind DLC isn't just more setup for the next game, then it's like I want to play stuff with content, not more setup. It's like it's that simple. Setup is fine. Setting up for the next thing is good, and indeed it's important.
I don't know where this fugitive is going to be at, so
we gotta go slow, yeah. Setting it, to be clear, because some people may not maybe people think I hate setup in general. That's not what I'm saying, because indeed having setup for stuff that's going to happen. I'm going to talk about a story with lots of setup later on during this recording session, probably. Having a lot of setup is good because it can make a long-form story really feel cohesive. But the problem is that if you're focused entirely on just teasing things and setting things up, then then nothing is actually happening with the content you're currently watching. If there aren't events happening right now to get excited about, then why am I watching this and not just the next thing, right? If
why is this not just a trailer?
If the eventual version of this experience will be people making filler-reduced guides to Naruto and the Clone Wars and stuff like that, then why are you making those parts in the first place?
Yes.
That's more the concern. If I'm eventually if I might as well just wait until it's all out and look up a fan-made like that's the thing, right? Like if I was watching Naruto as it was happening,
oh man.
You know, I mean obviously
I know somebody who was doing that, and I got to experience through him the awful feeling, because I remember at one point, this was early when I was like early in anime, barely knew what the word filler was, and it ended up turning into, it's like, yeah, not much has happened, yeah, no filler. And then it was 7 weeks later, and I was like, yeah, so did they ever get, it was like, did they ever, if we're gonna use a quote from like did they ever get off the boat, like Berserk?
Yeah,
Well, I forgot exactly what was happening, and he just looked at me with dead eyes. It's like, what do you think? It's like
if you know, if you're sitting here and you're like, okay, my option
looks
is
like something over there.
My option is wade through all this stuff that's probably just gonna be like, that's not going to matter eventually, or just wait for the stuff that matters. It's like that's kind of more the issue. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, those guys aren't there originally, are they?
Not that I know of.
Then they are likely leading the way to there.
Whoa.
He is.
Hang on, let me not touch him. No,
He had a ball and chain.
He has. Okay, so he does have eyes. Mission clear. So. Oh, whoa!
Whoa!
All right, cool.
That's such horse.
That's awful.
Oh my god!
All right, there he is, or there's one like him.
I think that one was already in there beforehand. I can't believe that just happened.
I absolutely can, because this is all just tacked on. But there we go. So now the lore deepens. So this is hell, and these guys are
capable of escape.
Incapable.
Capable and desire.
Yes.
Because they could have been, self-imposed prisers, or they could have liked being locked up, right?
Whoa, I'm not patient.
Could be like that bit from P5 where they all want to be locked up in there. We have more information now than we did a couple weeks ago, right?
Absolutely. This is the most information I've had in my life regarding these hell prisoners. Now, how Sonic got to hell and escaped is beyond me, but it's okay. I guess that's the power of
just
control.
Like Kratos. Kratos has escaped from hell 4 times now, because he did a different hell, admittedly, but he got out of hell in 4 too.
Yeah.
The man cannot be stopped.
Past the line. Oh.
You're about to clip
Whoa.
out of the world.
Whoa. Am I? Am I? Oh.
I thought you were gonna get dumped off the cliff and die.
I was hoping.
I thought you were gonna
honestly.
clip through the wall or you were gonna fall and die.
One can only hope. Man, I love it when it's just blue. But yeah, this
Blue is my favorite color.
this is the mission mode.
It's to make the I mean, to be fair, you know what?
It's extra content.
It's got a little bit of a puzzle solving element to it,
It
sort
really,
of.
yeah, it does. I'm sure so far the ones we've been getting are pretty easy, but it's like I'm sure there's some real horse out there. I'm sure there's some awful ones. But what, you know what? Whatever. It's extra content and it's neat.
And I think that's enough for this episode or episodes. Who knows how this will get cut of Sonic Adventure 1.
Yep.
We'll be back next time for, I don't know, which character will we play? We've got Amy, we've got Knuckles, we've got Omega, we've got Big. So many options available to us already. There's one on top of his house, I remember. There's one on top of his house for sure.
Maybe with Tails. No.
No. No, I think it's on the catwalk. No, I know. Over there. Go through that door. Yeah.
Can't do it.
What?
Can't do it.
Is it Tails only, I guess? I know, I
That's a
know
weird texture. I
there's
thought it
something
was
up here.
blue.
I know there's something up here. Maybe
There-
it's a different character, I guess, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, like I said earlier, I was going in spots where I was like, wait, I remember there being there, but it's just...
Check the report. How many of these things have we found so far? Pop the mission
We
screen open.
found a few.
We found a bunch. We've solved 4. We found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more.
What are the colors indicating?
I have no idea. Oh, they probably indicate characters.
No...
Yep, all the ones we have so far are blue. Yep,
Maybe.
those are the characters.
Okay. Oh, so I thought it was 60 per person. The 60 total. That's
No, it's 60 total. It's 60 total, not per person.
Okay. Cool.
That's a lot,
That's
a lot.
much more manageable though. Much more manageable than my lizard brain was expecting.
Okay, next time we'll play another character and progress the story. Well, we got to show a little bit, and maybe we'll do a little bit more of this. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not do a bit more of this? More content, more fun. I'm sure everybody will hate it, but that's fine. We'll do it anyway.
We'll pad the story out just like this game's padded out. That's fine.
You say that. This game is pretty lean, all things considered.
No, you're right. I'm talking about when it comes to when it's advertising all the extra stuff on it.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. Next time, everybody.
No, I can't kill myself. There we go.